warm, late summer afternoon, EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the New York Jets. On play action, now Rodgers. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds.
But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him up to each defender. Ended up making a nice play.
From the 34-yard line, here's a 2nd down and 9. They'll go again with Hall. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
We'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. Fields now to throw. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the 1st down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot.
If you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. They overload him that time of the safety blitz, and he winds up being dropped for a loss of 7. Here's Rodgers. And the pressure gets to him again. Donald gets in there to take him down. Now it's Fields. This complete to Corley. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. A shotgun snap, Fields. That'll be complete to Allen Lazard. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 20-yard line. Ran it last time, now Fields to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And the Jets are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. One more time with Hall. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Jets get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. On play action, it's Rodgers. Over the middle, that's caught by Metcalf. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Rodgers now to throw. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. The former 3rd overall pick, Quentin Williams, there to bring him down.
I don't care what the down and distance. They've got to get the ball out of his hands a lot quicker.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play. He'll give it to Hall to start the drive. And he still has yet to get on track in this 1st half as they're going to stop him behind the line. That really sets him back. A loss of 6. Now Fields. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. To throw, it's Rodgers. Targeting the out route, and he completes this to Metcalf. So the completion results there in 9 yards. Now Rodgers. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. Now it's Rodgers. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And finally, is taken down at the 18.
And let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air. Nice chunk of yardage there.
Calvin Austin, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers are an extra point away from drawing level. And on this play, he just made a great route. The quarterback had to deliver it, sure, but a great route run there.
The goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Out of the gun, Fields. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Back to throw, Fields. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. This is 3rd and 7. Rodgers going to throw. And got his man, complete. And finally marked down at the 23. Here's Rodgers to throw. Completes it to Austin. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
He can get his receiver hit and hit hard.
Throwing now is Rodgers. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And the Steelers are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2.
So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up.
Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Pat Freiermuth, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Steelers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Here's Fields. Wilson's got it complete. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. Fields now to throw. Going right back to Wilson. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout. Play action. It's Fields. He finds Wilson. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 34-yard line. Fields. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State and Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the 3rd quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Brandin Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Taking whatever the coverage gave them and making it work well for themselves. Now, they just want to pick up the pace of scoring a little bit. So I expect them to come out and continue to throw the ball effectively.
Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes. That's big Cameron Hayward adding another sack to his career total. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now it's Fields. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. Here's Rodgers. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage.
It looked like it was in trouble.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers. This is caught. It's Rollins. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down. Throwing is Rodgers. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Now run straight ahead with Warren. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead. Rodgers with a keeper. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10.
Just go ahead and take it, move forward, and pick up the first down.
And as we say often, shows confidence in your offensive line. Now this time, Rodgers will throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. On the sneak, Rodgers. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Steelers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Off play action, Fields. He's going to find Taylor downfield. It's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Another big gain or two in succession as this one goes for 32. A shotgun snap, Fields. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Just what they need, electric from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot.
Here's Fields. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. And the now 40-year-old veteran able to put this one through. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them.
On the give, it's Warren. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. To throw, it's Rodgers. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Calvin Austin with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. And the broken tackle helps lead to a 1st down gain. From the gun on 3rd down, Fields. And he wants Reynolds way downfield. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They snap it to Fields. This one deep for Wilson. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Steelers are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. Well, I get it, Charles. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Down big. They just sent their receivers out, let it fly. But the defense, they were ready.
Yeah, and there aren't too many people left in this stadium that couldn't see that coming. Everything you go through, holding up the runner, raking at the football, getting to the passer, knocking it out of his hands, whatever way, they have to get the ball back.
Now can they stand tall again for a huge 4th quarter stop? And this pass broken up. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a 1st down.
Despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Catch made right side by Wilson. So the completion good for just 3. Again, Fields. Caught by Wilson. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do because when you see a guy cutting net in that direction, you tend to go towards him.
A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Back Back to throw. Fields finds Lazard quickly on the slant. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8.
He often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Justin Fields, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Jets have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position. Warren will try to right side. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. Now Fields. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Here's Fields. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Get the first down, get a new set, and let's start over.
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical third down here. To throw is Fields. And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the first down. No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout. Back to throw again. That's pulled in by Wilson. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 24-yard line. That's good. So it's a win here for the Steelers. And we've said it so many times in the past, but it was Aaron Rodgers, CD, who really led the way.
Yeah, he was definitely the X factor. He had 3 touchdown passes, ran for another, and really had this defense grasping for straws throughout much of this ball game.